You've fallen into a state of mind known as stimulus dimension. I'm a resident of the realm and your host, DENNELL Young. This entity delves into the source of environmental ills we are faced within the black community and the world abroad, while bearing the vendetta of restoring the integrity of hip-hop culture and quality of radio listening as a whole. Cometh, watch, and listen as we are both enlightened with a true learning experience. Now tell me, are you afraid of the dark? Imagine the blackest, bottomless abyss of existence, a place all avoid gravitating in the direction of, speaking about, or conceiving in the back of thought. Such a place as this is where many call home. Hello, and welcome to Stimulus Dimension. Today's topic is entitled Year of Light. Cliche at the end of a 24-hour day, for the most part, signifies nothing. Famous phrases like, what goes around comes around, do unto others as you would have them do unto you, and all men are created equal, are a few sayings from a list of innumerable limbs we supposedly govern our decisions under. Societal structure is comparable to the elementary alphabet. Uppercase letters precede lowercase letters in formation of words and sentences. Apply the same method with the subordination of people lacking in so-called merit and stature by the affluent. Capital, capitalized, capitalistic. Three forms of the same word and an accurate description of how this world operates. In curing this sickness, Stimulus Dimension proposes the 24-hour solution. In the 24th hour, homelessness. Statistics suggest approximately 553,742 people in the United States are without residence. We will label this population the invisibles. In our daily travels, it is commonplace to encounter such persons strategically placed throughout the community, stating grievances in hopes of receiving aid, usually of a monetary form. These just ends lend short-lived survival within a 24-hour period until the next 24 hours. But in this given situation, financial and physical nourishment depends solely on success of the hustle. In a car named Hostility, the driver being the have and the passenger the downtrodden, limited have-not, desired destinations may possibly not be reachable due to the mechanical makeup of the vehicle. On a regular basis, these invisibles are immediately dismissed whenever cited with the belief that they are of extremely weak work ethic or drug addicted, looking to misappropriate any kind of gain in exchange for a yearning fixation. Overlooked is the percentages that were at one time prominent until hard times had befallen them. Highly regarded professionals like doctors, lawyers, athletes, etc. have been rendered invisible via life's unforgiving, indiscriminate hardships. The bottom line in attitudes many carry is, who cares? Some people dread inheriting a struggle that is not their own. I sense rejection. Apocalypse has come, give us the light. Renowned sociologist Emil Durkheim sidestepped intricate details and inner workings of society with a theory called functionalism. This view asserts that one's vice gives way to another's virtue. No matter how vile an occurrence may be, it serves some type of productive purpose for someone. For example, solicitation of prostitutes creates an alternative for a person having difficulty in relationships or sexuality components of a relationship. Or for instance, after commission of a crime, punishment is inevitable. The adjudicated provides several officials within the criminal justice system with the means of sustenance, financial and otherwise. Just as these two opposites exploit one another in some way, shape, or form to obtain something, similar logic is applicable in community interactions with the disenfranchised. Worldly outlook about this kind of collective misfortune believes competition for a high caliber life is less stringent with the advent of a poorer population. Reverting back to the alphabet, drawing from the letter C, I state in capitals, such a philosophy is cruel, callous, and lacking in care of other human beings. But our line of thinking has it, stature gives the uppercase C priority, privilege, and precedent over the lowercase c. In the 23rd hour, bullies and the bully. Don't push me, cause I'm close to the edge. I'm trying not to lose my head. Iconic Melly Mel said it best when push comes to shove. It is scientifically sound when the intimidator fails to intimidate, they themselves become the intimidator. Occurrences like this are not just schoolyard phenomena. Reptilian human beings such as these may be found in any and every capacity. Corporations, social gatherings, families, personal relationships all provide an intimidatory reptile with camouflage for blending into changing environments. Their plan of attack can vary from a physical, mental, or emotional forefront. A good offense is a good defense. Firmness with integrity while meeting the whites of the eyes, aligning them directly with yours, staring into the face of the devil. The challenger possibly will make attempts at saving face by using physical or verbal aggression. By all means, defend yourself to the best of your ability when reaching breaking points of this magnitude. But only approach from this angle when all recourses of action have been exhausted. Follow-ups should include reporting the situation to authority figures. Generally, facing these kinds of ensembles causes a slithering effect, forcing an aggressor to relocate among less challenging prey. But always be watchful of the relentless percentage. I sense rejection. Apocalypse has come. Give us the light. In these cases, capital R meets lowercase r. Repeat and revisit all steps listed previously for eventual success in dismantling all demons placed before you. In the 22nd hour, the drug and alcohol addicted. Moving through life at high speed, all are given 3 lanes to navigate. Selections are in order from right to left. The far right is designed for slowest pace possible. Middle lanes move at moderate speed, and the farthest left, known as the fast lane, is reserved for the swiftest of travelers. When life's challenges arise, there is no intermediate or middle ground course for someone to move about at rates more personally suitable. Lack in coping skills result in a segment called the retreatist. Though taking on various forms, most common visible strategies utilized by retreatists are ingestion of narcotics and alcoholism. Consumption of either induces temporary otherworldly respite. With each trip away from reality brings a gradual deterioration of our bodily temple, whether it is drinking or drug abuse. As devils and angels strum at harps playing melodies advocating one side over the other, a struggle ensues for willpower warring inside an individual. While on the brink of becoming a statistic, who will rescue them? Pending cliffhangers of this sort encourage hysterical laughter and diabolical words like profit. Every letter of the alphabet combined spells a severe understatement when describing greed ever prevalent in mankind. Multiple billions accumulate annually in blood money deriving from drug and alcohol purchases that are followed by fatalities. Breaking seals on every bottle, poison weighed on every triple beam scale, generating abundant cash flow, all bear serial numbers traceable to a person's free will. With momentum a bull uses in pursuing the matador, confront the problem face to face. No matter how excruciatingly painful circumstances might be, taking flight is utterly futile. Whichever drug and alcohol-made plane you decide to board, it never fails. Problems evaded during a trip always provide runways for a safe landing once the flight is over. With 21 hours left until the break of day, the final decision is subjective to you. Endurance is a prospect, so is death. Apply the alphabet to inscript whichever you choose. Now I know my ABCs, tell me what you think of me. Year of life. You've fallen into a state of mind known as stimulus dimension. I'm a resident of the realm and your host, DENNELL Young. This entity delves into the source of environmental ills we are faced within the Black community and the world abroad, while bearing the vendetta of restoring the integrity of hip-hop culture and quality of radio listening as a whole. Cometh, watch, and listen as we are both enlightened with a true learning experience.